welcome to the Crypt of Nights. I am your host, the Cryptkeeper, the best, the greatest host on the internet. Everybody says so. And tonight we're talking about Caught Stealing, the new movie from legendary filmmaker Darren Aronofsky. This is the guy responsible for some of the most disturbing films in history. But today, well, I think he was watching too many Guy Ritchie movies and decided, I can do that. Well, you can, but please don't. Aronofsky, folks, if you don't know, he's one of those directors people call a visionary, which means you have no idea what's going on, but it looks incredible. He went to Harvard, very smart guy, like me, but with more student debt. His first movie, Pi, was shot on a budget smaller than what I spend on Diet Cokes in a week. Then he made Requiem for a Dream. That one gave me nightmares for months. He did The Wrestler, beautiful movie, Black Swan, very classy. This one was written by Charlie Huston, based on his own novel. This is a guy who specializes in writing about screwed-up people in bad situations. He's also developed TV projects for HBO and such. You name it, he's probably pitched a show there. Basically, if you need a story about a broken person trying to do something decent while the world burns down around them, Charlie Huston is your guy. Sounds very Aronofsky-like, right? Well, sorta. The road to Caught Stealing has been a long one. Back in 2013, there was a version with Patrick Wilson set to star, but it never happened. Then, in 2024, Sony gave it new life with Charlie Huston adapting his own book and Darren Aronofsky directing. Austin Butler signed on as the lead, and the cast just kept growing. Zoe Kravitz, Regina King, Matt Smith, Liev Schreiber, Bad Bunny, and even Carol Kane in a role where she only speaks Yiddish. Unless you're a fan of Matthew Libatique's unique style as a cinematographer and want to enjoy his aesthetic in a premium format, I don't recommend spending the extra cash for any IMAX or RPX. I watched this in a regular theater at the Regal, and I think it's enough. The movie is good enough, but not great. And that's saying something when it's Aronofsky. It left me a little underwhelmed. It is too much Guy Ritchie, and not enough at the same time. Not enough genius Aronofsky, and not enough dark comedy for a Ritchie-ski pulp neo-noir caper. The movie is darker than you'd expect, and not in a funny way. So it just misses the mark. I would watch it again because the performances are spectacular, and the craftsmanship of the movie is at the best, like always with this director. But I'm not putting Charlie Huston on the top of my screenwriters list, at least not for now. Thanks again for tuning in, and please keep watching The Crypt of Nights.